What's up, everybody? It's Lids, and today we're back with some Hades. And this time around, we're gonna test out this shield, and we're gonna take a closer look at using some new equipment over there. Oh, actually.
Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you got my permission to chuck one right in his eye.
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience.
I feel like that is a reference to something mythology-wise that I do not understand. But anyways.
Got something new to try.
Yeah, we were poking around in here last playthrough, and I was thinking we ought to try this Lucky Tooth. It allows us to respawn with 50 life once per run. Seems awfully helpful. We're also
What's in here?
planning on using this.
Shield of Chaos, lend me your power.
So we'll just run through this stuff real quick. We have seen this. Okay. I did take my power up. Supposedly. There we go. I don't know if that would carry over into the actual run, but let's get going here.
No turning back.
Guess there's no turning back.
You found me, Artemis.
Alright, so we're testing out a few new things then, in this run. We'll see how they work in tandem, but we may also mix and match a little bit going forward, depending on what we like.
Olympus here. I'm surrounded by my family, but I always felt alone. I know that's not the same as your experience, but I'm just saying I relate to what you're going through.
Oh, thanks, Artemis. Let's see, your special is stronger. 20% chance to deal critical damage. Your dash attack deals more damage. Your call fires Seeking Arrow, 35% crit chance. Oh wow, at max gauge, you get 10 arrows. I mean, that does seem great. At the same time, can't help but notice that this is not rare or epic. So I actually think, maybe we can wait for a better one to come around. In which case, I don't know. Let's go with the dash damage. We don't pick that very often. So I'm curious if we can make good use of it. Oh, early chaos. Okay.
Might as well.
I'm with you on that one. Earlier the better, I think. It's always the case with the chaos stuff.
Darkness.
Let's see what we can do. Oh, let's gift, actually. Curious what this will do.
Chaos. Everyone makes offerings to my relatives upon Olympus. I wish to make an offering to you. Thank you for everything.
Of you to make attempts to tempt me with material things. You then, please in turn allow me this attempt at reciprocity.
Okay.
Master Chaos, thank you.
Got a cosmic egg out of it. I'm curious to see what that turns into. In fact, we may be able to do that right now. Even Nyx, on Mother Night, comes from somewhere. Even the Olympians above, and Master Hades himself, eternal though they are, came onto this world after they, or their ancestors, sprang from the darkness of chaos. Oh, so are you suggesting chaos actually predates all of them? May actually be more powerful than them? I don't know.
Of the Olympians by now, each spurring you toward their mountaintop. They place such value on familial bonds that none of them remember who I am. Do not place too much faith in them, O son of Hades.
Sorry, Chaos. Next 4 encounters, each time you special, take 3 damage. Afterward, get a lot of extra coins. Next 4 encounters, you cannot earn coins. Afterwards, you find a bunch of bonus darkness. 3 encounters, you take increased damage. After that, your special deals more damage. I mean, this is the rarest. Let's go this route. The darkness one intrigued me a little bit too. Here we go. Don't like these guys. I totally forgot that we were using our shield there for a second. Seems like the damage is higher. Maybe those guys just have low health? But we're taking them out pretty quickly. Don't know what that's about. Maybe I'm reading into that too much. Gems versus keys? So keys. I think we're kind of short on both of them.
Do not mess with me right now.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hands knocked off the keys a little bit there. Yeah. Got disoriented. In case you're wondering what that hitting in place was. Lost myself on the keyboard a little bit there. That's where we ought to be now, though. Ow. Except that didn't stop us from taking silly damage. Alright, 1 second. Okay. Yup. There we go. Left, right, up, down, left. Not right. That was up.
Stash.
Anyways. Well, we're down at 18 HP, so you know what? This is gonna look like a great attempt to test out the respawn ability that we supposedly picked up. Come on. And it is also, I think, having something to do with this shield does not have the same type of range that our previous weapons have had. It's definitely less.
Where to?
Ooh, like this. We need some life right about now. No immediate life sources. Although that helps. Other than that, let's save up. Oh, buy that. Apparently, spacebar buys stuff. That's new. Forgot about that ability as well. Oh, hello. Oh. Okay. Probably would have gone to the shop had I realized that that was an option instead of buying things off here, because the shop would probably have better stuff. Let's go here, though, because I don't think we're going to have enough coins to make that worthwhile. Thinking the shield is not a great weapon for fighting these guys, because you do need to get so close. It seems like that's a bad combo. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Did not realize that was you.
Always a pleasure.
Another Chaos Ring? What that sound was? Or was that our previous effect wearing off? I think it was our previous effect wearing off. Okay, Athena I do really like. She has the deflect ability. Ooh, almost missed this. However, upgrading our weapon could also be very useful. Let's upgrade our weapon, because we are trying to make the most out of this shield. In the interest of doing that. Oh, you just dashed through that wall? Are you supposed to be able to do that? I feel like the answer to that is no. So I'm a little surprised that we did take damage there.
See that, Aegis?
Let's see. The full rush charges much faster. Does not knock foes away. I was just noting that given how it knocks foes away, we can use that to our advantage, hitting enemies into walls, and we get bonus damage if we are using wall attacks like that, where they're pressed up against it. Otherwise, your special can strike up to 6 additional foes before returning. Sounds good. Dash attack deals damage in 50% larger area. Still don't understand if our dash does damage by default, or if we need to actually find some other way of acquiring damage before that happens. And I think we... Okay, granted, we did pick up Artemis with her dash ability, so I think we do have that. In which case... Sure... I'm not super convinced about this one. Well, let's give it a shot. Still kind of low on HP here. It feels like this is a much more up-close and personal playstyle. We are just wailing away at these guys, which, admittedly, That's how we've been playing, generally speaking, even with the other weapons. That looked like that was chaos effect wearing off. I don't know. Okay, so that's Poseidon, whereas this is upgrading a skill that we already have. Now, normally I would say upgrading a skill is good, but I feel like we don't have the best options at the moment. We may only have our dash, actually. Ooh. Over here. So like this, getting our wall damage in there. Oh, I walked straight into that. Yeah, so it is definitely harder to aim this thing because the short range does make it a little tricky. A little less reach. Stop moving. It does also make it harder to track down these mobile guys. Saw that one.
That's what you get.
I sense that you've been marked by the elusive Artemis, correct, nephew? She shies away from most of us, so if she's taken somewhat of a liking to you, great.
Your attack deals more damage and knocks foes away. I mean, does kind of already do that. We're getting Poseidon's aid. That also sounds useful. Like I was saying before, we passed up on a previous one because it seemed like Artemis's wasn't that great. Otherwise, random assortment of treasury stuff. I mean, it's kind of a boring option, right? We take either of these. I want to improve our default attack because I think so. We could gain life. I mean, we could really use this, or we could upgrade the thing that we just got. I think, unfortunately, we kind of need to go this route. Our HP is such that we don't have many options. Oh. There we go. It's gotta be more than that, right? He is really good for blocking attacks like that, where you can just attack the attacks and get rid of the projectiles. Like that a lot. I think that might be the thing that I'm most impressed about with this. Here are things of note? No. Oh,
What is it now?
He's there. Get him.
I have a shop here to survive.
Get
Okay.
the feeling I'm being watched.
This might be a decent weapon for this. As I was saying before, better at blocking things. It seems to be able to dash across those areas even without technically using the dash button, which is kind of an intriguing option. Ooh, I like that attack. Using that to take out multiple of those guys. That's cool. Oops. Hit there. Briefly there. Few too many of you guys, though. Okay, we can't dash through that, apparently. There we go.
Who is going to clean all of this up?
There we are. For safekeeping.
I think that was probably one of our better options there. Or one of our better rounds of those Death Arena type scenarios. Okay, what do we have? Oh. Its lasting benefit when acquired. Death Defiance automatically restores you to 50%. Not flat 50, 50%. Oh, I guess which is actually worse than a flat 50 at the moment. Oh, another Chaos Gate. Feeling daring? Still have yet to fully recover our HP from the last time. Granted, we've taken some hits, so that probably had something to do with it. Let's go... I mean, this sounds amazing. Then again, we still have our current one. I think we pass on
I
it.
can use this.
And then... This is choosing between Artemis and... Or actually, I think we can get both here. But we're gonna have to fight a lot of enemies to do it. We'll get Chaos. Okay, so we need to choose one of these, and we'll get a trial from the other one. I don't know. We haven't seen much of Artemis. Yeah, cast seeks foes. Deal crit. Again, call Artemis. I mean, I don't love any of these. I wish they'd have a little more rarity to them. But now, Poseidon's not happy with us.
Little nephew, never turn your back against the sea. And while you're at it, never take up sides against your greatest uncle.
I'm sorry, Uncle.
Poseidon put us through this. But I believe, if I remember correctly, once we're done, he can actually give us another reward. Another food. Ow. Ow. That actually hurt a lot. What do we have?
A show of strength like that deserves a commendation, I should think. Although for next time, know my favor's not a thing to trifle with.
Sorry, Uncle. Special deals more damage and knocks foes away. I mean... Ooh. That sounds really good. Because our God Gauge is something that we've yet to really test out much. Then again, we have low HP at the moment, and we do have a Chaos Room that I'm assuming we can still go into. And that's going to be awfully difficult with, I think, 35 life at the moment. So I'm not happy that we have to take this route. Oh. Especially when we didn't get any life out of it. Oh, got that. Okay.
Something for the mirror.
There's that, and then, oh, okay. Presumably, probably buy some life at the shop, or life here, although I'm not sure if we're going to still have access to those rooms at the end of the Chaos. Might lead us to different stuff instead.
I can take it.
I don't know if we can. We're also probably pretty close to getting to the boss fight as well, so this is probably not great timing. This is why getting an early Chaos seems so much better. Let's see, excruciating shot. Yeah, like this debuff is probably still going to be in effect while we are fighting Megara. Megara. I think that's how you're supposed to say it. Okay, anyways. For the next 3 encounters, you take 31% increased damage, so like we almost certainly do not want to do that. Next 4 encounters, each time you attack... What? Each time you attack, take 3 damage? What? How are you even supposed to survive? I mean, you can use specials and stuff like that, but... Wow. That is crazy. I don't know how you make that one work. But,
Chaotic strength.
Ooh. Okay, well, as I was saying, I think we really need the life at the moment, so it's probably either one of these. Longer term, that's probably better, because we'd increase our maximum HP. I do even like Hermes, because we've seen very little of him. I think, short term, we need to prioritize getting immediate life without having to fight any enemies to go through it, which means going to the shop.
Greetings, Charon.
Or doing this instead.
Here's the fee.
And that is a pain. Anything in here? I thought we had an upgrade that allowed us to get coins out of these.
Tidying up a bit.
Sorry, Carol.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out?
Thanks, man.
Brilliant.
Mind lowering your price by about 2 coins? Well, yep. That is exactly what I expected. This is the boss. And, well, that's not great.
Hello, Meg.
Not one step further, Zach.
Oh, wow. That was a short lead up that time. Ow, that was very silly of me. Walked straight in front of her. So I was gonna say, this is gonna be a really different setup than we've had in the past, and that we really need to be right next to her when she attacks, when we attack. Oh, not where I want to stand. Oh. Thought I might have stepped far enough away for that. Oh, there's no way we're surviving through this. Somehow we didn't die on that hit, but next one is dead. Without question. Doing her projectile attack? No. What? How are we not dead right now? I'm, very confused. Oh, I forgot about that. We're still messing this up. I don't think that was the enemy we wanted to hit with that attack. I was not previously trying to attack her during this phase, although that does seem like that might actually be a good idea. Ow. That was not though. Ow.
With me?
Got her! With the greater call, apparently. That looked really good. That skill. We didn't do the best job of fighting her there, although somehow we pulled it out.
Of my weapons.
Oh. Yeah, I've yet to really see what that stuff is all about. I mean, yes, we absolutely got carried by the respawn there, but I mean, we have the ability to use that going forward.
Times.
So I think that is very, very good sign.
I still need these.
That is something that we ought to use in the future. So we could get rid of these things. And to tell you the truth, I'm not terribly fond of at least this. Not really noticing it dealing damage, quite honestly. Let's see though. If there's anything notable for us to buy, in which case might prefer sell in order to give us some extra coins to work with here, but go straight into an Infernal Trove? I suppose. Now we'll sell this.
There goes that one.
Give ourselves some additional currency in case the next go round.
See you, Todd.
We want to have a little bit.
Change of scenery at least.
More burning. So supposedly there should be a trial here.
Spreaders.
Oh! Oh, and I did not see that. It's not until the last minute. Whoa, we have crazy knockback. Also, if you guys could, like, you know, allow me to attack you at all, that'd be great. That is pretty cool how far we can knock them back, though. Uh-oh. Not where we want to stand. I do really like being able to knock most of these away, though. That makes a huge difference. Apparently that was technically standing in the fire. Not sure what it is that's technically triggering that. Yes, I did stand in that fire for a brief moment. There we go. Took a while. We made it happen. I thought we were going to get a trial out of this. But I don't think I'm seeing one. Alright, well let's see, we can go Nectar or experiencing stuff. Let's go Nectar.
All aboard.
So that seems like that tends to be rarer. Alright, what do we have here?
Inferno bombers.
Uh-oh. Can I knock him into the fire? I wonder. Knock myself into the fire, of course. Don't underestimate the ability to do that.
Feast for Aegis.
I don't know if those things can hurt us. I suspect they might be able to. Oh, I missed. I tried. Also, that may have hit us at the end there. Make it all the way over there? I think he was taking damage from the fire, actually. I think we killed the last one using the fire damage.
That's a good batch.
It's definitely something that's in here. I heard the sound effect. It's a shop, that's Dionysus. This is also a shop. Okay, so let's bear in mind that we might be able to get better stuff from the actual shop. I'm leaning that way, because we don't have an immediate need for life. Pass damage. Passive. Or our attack dealing more damage. That would be nice, but I think we take our chances here. We do have a free skill slot, so Dionysus would be helpful. Let's see what we get here. So yeah, free life. Well, free as in doesn't take us any damage to go through to get it, or upgrade something we already have.
The searing flame and ashes of the river Phlegethon mean nothing to the ferryman Charon, who travels all the waters of the underworld bearing the dead, the damned, and all their fineries.
I do enjoy dead people's fineries.
Sure.
Should help keep me going.
I mean, I am tempted to take Hermes. It's like I said, I think he's probably the one that we've seen the least, followed maybe by Artemis. At least it seems that way. Could of course be wrong. Alright, what do we have? Who are you guys? Get over here. Where are you? Ow. Not sure if that actually hit us. I think we broke that, technically speaking. That attack before it hit us. And we blew that one up on that guy. Okay, definitely more. Yep. And that is mean, giving us all these guys. Not been doing much just quick attacks with this shield recently. Something that maybe we ought to look to do more.
My chaos boon evolved a new effect.
I did not remember that we still had that chaos effect waiting to go off. Have anything else of note in here? Not that I can see. I also don't know where we're supposed to... Oh! That seems like a first. Those are the things that are dealing damage. Presumably. Okay, here we go. Ares, Aphrodite. Go Ares. I mean, I think we've gotten him the most. But we have a lot of defensive. Well, we don't have a lot of good offensive stuff. It's maybe a better way to phrase it. What is this? What the heck? That doesn't look good. Nor does that look good. Oh. Ow. Oh, and I'm frozen in place. Oh, that is a nasty combination. And I just took all of those. Wow. Well, that's interesting. First time we've seen anything like that. But, those enemies sure know how to team up. Good synergy going against us.
What can you do?
And I mean, that might have actually been the furthest we've gotten, or at least very close to it.
It's usually pretty quiet, keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there. But it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
At wonder who that is, though. Maybe we'll run into them.
Glad to keep things interesting.
Yes.
I know that Nyx has been abetting you. You wish to take advantage of her pity? I care not. Her powers have their limits anyway.
How can you... Nyx is the night itself and can do as she pleases, isn't that correct, Father? You think I asked you to get involved in all this business?
You, boy, have already dragged this entire household, not to mention my fool relatives, into this mess which you've created, which you dare call business.
Pleasure
Sorry?
doing business, then.
Alright, we still have Achilles.
I understand you've made it all the way to Asphodel of late, haven't you, lad?
Indeed we have. A few
I
times.
guess word travels faster than I do. Why do you ask, Achilles?
No reason in particular. Just that it brings me joy to hear of your progress.
Well, thanks, man. Seems like he's our biggest ally. Best friend, always looking out for us, being positive. Doesn't hate our guts.
Let's see here.
Oh. Huh. Looks like this is an upgrade above what we already have. But we still can't afford it. These things look like they're just decorations and not actually meaningful. We'll hold off there. Alright, Nyx. Hades was talking trash about you. What do you have to say about that?
Within Asphodel, have you not, child? The bloodless shades residing there are eager to bring death to any form of life. Beware of their infernal power.
Yeah, been a little tough there.
They'd better beware of me.
Or to talk about Meg.
And then
Talk about
all
with
7
Meg.
of those wretches tried cutting to the front of the procession line. Can you believe the nerve? As though they'd get an audience that way.
What a bunch of dummies! What were they even thinking, cutting the line? I mean, in front of you?
Let's just say if they still have any complaints for our Lord Hades, they'll be waiting for a long, long time before they get the chance to bring them up.
Really? Seems like we
Ladies'
can.
night, I guess. Or day. I don't know.
Seems like we can complain to Hades whenever we
What
want.
are they on about now?
Nothing over here. Okay. No sign of this other mysterious person who seems to have also come in lately. Wondering if we might run into them. Okay, and we do not have enough keys to unlock any of this other stuff, and I think we ought to do that. So I think, especially after having unlocked the shield, which I believe is the last weapon we were able to unlock. Let me take a quick peek.
Special delivery for you back there, boyo.
Oh! Or not.
Let me give you a piece of advice, boyo. You run across a guy like me out there, you just give him a good stab right in the back without a second thought before he sends you crying back to Papa.
I'll keep that in mind, mate.
Thank you. That looks like... done? Question mark? What? Okay, that is 8 keys, and we currently have 2, so we're a ways away from that. But, I mean, it seems like that probably makes sense to be the thing that we save up for next. We do have a spare nectar that we can use
Alright, one more
to
time.
give to someone, but I think it might be best to use...
Do
Oh,
not stray far again into the pits of Tartarus, or become lost like all its residents. Content yourself to look upon it from afar.
yeah, we'll continue to explore. You know,
I take a closer look.
yeah, take a closer look, maybe escape, you know. But anyways, I think that was an interesting look at what the shield has to offer in terms of a potential weapon going forward. I mean, I might still prefer the spear. It definitely has a very different playstyle, the shield does, and does have a lot of defensive things going for it, and that it seems like it's much easier to block attacks. But the thing that allows us to respawn once with 50 life, that seems pretty amazing. I mean, that was probably far and away the thing that led to us getting possibly as far as we've ever come, more so than using the shield or any of the other power-ups that we got, because I don't think any of them were particularly good this time around. So that bodes well, I think, for future efforts, and especially if we can combine them with other better combinations, then we might be able to make it to the end of Asphodel. Who knows? But anyways, that's going to be it for this go-round. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.